Hey, peace world. Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. My name is Wood. Please consider subscribing to the channel and do me a huge favor and hit that like button if you dig the way any information is being discussed or broken down here on the channel. Hey, really quickly, uh, rest in peace to the late Little Richard, as well as music mogul, producer, and a longtime figure in the industry and a significant part of a lot of major careers and Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Puffy, so on and so forth. But Andre Harrell of Uptown Records, Heavy D, and the boys. Um, I was concerned with him being a guy that I recognized or associated with New York. I was wondering if he was another victim of COVID-19. But I don't know why people on Instagram, everybody said rest in peace to the brother. I guess it's out of respect or courtesy or something. But nobody mentioned what he succumbed to, and I think it was ruled as a heart failure. He was 59 years old and passed away I think passed away at his house in Hollywood, California. Interestingly enough, I think Puff lives out there. I think quite a few guys, the OGs, have moved out there. But unfortunately, we lost another one. With that said, the video was about something just interesting. Like I said, no boxing going on. I've had plenty enough time to go back and check out tons and tons of just entertainment, music, TV, some movies and whatnot. And I went back and resumed a rewatch that I was in the middle of with The Wire from HBO. And you should know that the character on the show, Dennis Cuddy Wise, there behind me on the right side of that, it should be the guy without the hat on in the image behind me, played by actor Chad L. Coleman. That dude is supposed to be Baltimore trainer Calvin Ford. It's based off of him. I guess loosely maybe, but it's based off of Calvin Ford, the trainer of Gervonta Davis, Malik Hawkins, Malik Warren, uh, Cassius Chaney, and Truck Simpson. This is I've known this forever, but I really didn't see how boxing was really tied to The Wire, despite Cuddy Wise or Cuddy opening up this gym in the show and working with some kids, and it goes through and shows him getting the funding, buying equipment, getting a location, getting some help from a local deacon or church member, getting his permits together, him going downtown to secure permits to operate, and then once the gym gets up and running. And but I never saw real boxing. I never saw any confirmation of that. And then last week I was watching the end of season 3, towards the end of season 3, and Cuddy, at that point, Cuddy has he's gotten his kids to the point where they were consistent in showing up for training, and they are comfortable enough to progress into sparring, and his gym invites another gym over to spar. So I'm sitting there watching it, and the kids from the other gym, who are way better than his kids, way more advanced, the shirts that they're wearing actually have Upton on them. And I jumped back real quick. I was like, oh damn, that's the confirmation that I was looking for. If you know, that's the gym, Upton Gym or Upton Boxing Gym, is where they train all of those cats that I just mentioned. That's the gym that they train out of to this day. That's Gervonta Davis, Hawkins, Warren, uh, Truck Simpson, and Cassius Chaney. So that just was hilarious to me. Now, I don't know if it's funny or not, but the interesting thing is as Cuddy's gym starts taking off and his, more kids are coming in, the place is looking better, and he's getting more comfortable and confident in what he's doing. Single moms start popping up at the gym. And a couple of sisters bring Cuddy some hot plates. Or they just want to invite him over to visit. Some of them aren't too subtle in what they really want to happen in those visits. And, of course, this catches the attention of some of the young men that are there. And the hilarious thing is one of the sisters comes in and brings the brother a cobbler, and she already had no kids. He's not even training one of her boys. But she was just like, I love what you're doing in the community, and basically I want to give you something else if you come visit me. And gradually Cuddy succumbs to the interest of one, and they flashed to him watching TV over at her house, or I don't know if it was his house. He was living in his grandmother's basement. But the lady is asleep in bed, and he's sitting there with a light lather on him like he just put in some work. So that's what I'm saying loosely. I don't want to get the brother in trouble. I don't know his situation and whatnot. But quickly, a little background on the character Cuddy Wise. He was coming from being from behind the wall in season 1, and he had put in some work, got caught up probably in a murder charge or something. He was muscle. He was an enforcer. Again, I don't know how this ties in. I don't know how all of these details tie into Calvin Ford. I don't want to put none of that on that man. I don't know the background completely like that. But he comes home to be a soldier to Avon Barksdale, the Barksdale organization, and they finally recruit him to start enforcing and putting in some work. And then in the second season, I believe, when he's like a leader of the goons, but he gets out in the street and he has the chance to kill a young man on a mission, a job that he planned against the ops, and he has a dude in his sights, and he can't squeeze the trigger. So then he goes back to the headquarters, or to the spot, and he has to tell Avon, they didn't get the job done. And him and Slim Charles, the other major muscle on Team Barksdale, they're trying to explain it, and Slim Charles is taking the blame for the shot not being for two kids from Marlo Stansfield's people, for two of them not falling. And Cuddy steps forward and says, "Look, man, I just came from doing a number. I ain't in this no more. This ain't me." And he quit. And so that was in season 2. And then, like I said, in season 3 is when he gets his gym running. There's some t-shirts out there if you want some merchandise. If you're a big fan of the series like myself, there's some merchandise out there for Cuddy's gym, Cuddy's boxing gym. And I just thought that was really interesting to actually see Upton. I missed that years ago. Now, in closing, The Wire ran 5 seasons from 2002 to 2007, I believe. We don't see Gervonta Davis, which is young kids that he starts with in the show. But we see the debut of Gervonta Davis in 2013, February, I believe, of 2013. So there it is. That's kind of life and art, having an intersection right there. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of that little factoid. Holla at me if you a Wire fan, have any thoughts on the show, or Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis. Sounds like he's getting ready to get back to work on the other side of this pandemic, and when the game resumes and whatnot. But I just wanted to share that, man. I thought that was pretty. Pretty interesting. It was one of the last three. It's 12 episodes a season. It had to be one of the last 3 to 4 episodes in season 3. Upton Boxing Gym. Hey, my name is Wood. Thanks for your time. Peace.